Chapter 1: The Birth of a Trickster. Hello, dear listeners. Today I will tell you a story from the vibrant heart of West Africa. This is the tale of Anansi the spider, a creature whose wit and cunning are unmatched in all the land. Our story begins in a bustling village nestled within the lush forests of West Africa. The air is filled with the rhythmic beats of drums, the laughter of children, and the vibrant colors of kente cloths that flutter in the breeze. Amidst this lively scene lives Anansi, a small spider with a heart full of mischief and a mind sharp as a spear. Draped in a tiny kente cloth adorned with intricate patterns, Anansi's 8 legs move swiftly, always plotting his next trick. From a young age, Anansi's cleverness was evident. He could outsmart the village elders and solve the toughest riddles. But despite his small size, Anansi had big dreams. One day, he decided that he wanted to possess all the stories in the world, which were kept by Nyame, the mighty sky god. Chapter 2: The Challenge of Nyame. Determined, Anansi spun a silken thread to the heavens and climbed up to Nyame's abode. The sky was a brilliant blue, and the clouds swirled majestically around Nyame's throne. Anansi, undeterred by the sky god's imposing presence, approached with confidence. "Nyame, great sky god, I wish to have the stories you keep," Anansi declared, his voice echoing in the vast sky. Nyame, with a deep, resonant laugh, looked down at the tiny spider. "Anansi, you are bold, but these stories are precious. If you wish to have them, you must first complete 3 impossible tasks. Bring me the python who can swallow a man, the deadly hornets, and the elusive leopard." Anansi's eyes sparkled with determination. "I accept your challenge, Nyame," he said, bowing respectfully before descending back to earth. Chapter 3: The Clever Capture of the Python. Anansi's first task was to capture the python, Onini. In the heart of the dense jungle, where the trees towered high and the air was thick with the scent of exotic flowers, Anansi devised a plan. He approached Onini with a long vine, his movements calculated and precise. "Onini, my friend," Anansi began, "the villagers say you are not as long as this vine. Shall we measure to prove them wrong?" Onini, prideful and curious, agreed. He stretched out along the vine, his sleek, scaly body gleaming in the dappled sunlight. With a swift motion, Anansi tied the vine around Onini, securing him tightly. "Now, Onini, you are my prisoner," Anansi declared triumphantly. The python hissed in surprise, unable to break free from Anansi's clever trap. With great effort, Anansi carried the bound python to Nyame. Chapter 4: The Trap for the Hornets. The second task was to capture the deadly hornets, Omoboro. Anansi knew he had to be extra cunning for this challenge. He filled a calabash with water and poured some over himself, creating the illusion of rain. "Hornets, you will drown in the rain. Quickly, take shelter in this dry gourd," Anansi called out as he approached the hornet's nest. Believing Anansi's trick, the hornets buzzed in panic and flew into the gourd to escape the rain. Anansi, with a sly smile, quickly sealed the gourd with a piece of cloth and set off towards Nyame's realm. "Thank you, Moboro, for making this easy," Anansi chuckled, carrying the buzzing gourd carefully. Chapter 5: The Capture of the Leopard. The final task was to capture the leopard, Osebo. Anansi's mind whirled with plans until he came up with a cunning trap. He dug a deep pit in the forest, covering it with leaves and branches. Then, using his silky voice, he lured Osebo to the pit with tales of easy prey. Come, Osebo, there is a feast waiting for you just beyond these trees, Anansi called out. Osebo, his golden eyes gleaming with hunger, followed Anansi's lead and fell straight into the concealed pit. Anansi quickly tied Osebo's powerful legs with strong vines, securing him tightly. Now, Osebo, you are my guest, Anansi said, grinning widely. With immense effort, Anansi hauled the bound leopard to Niame. Chapter 6, The Reward. Having completed the seemingly impossible tasks, Anansi returned to Niame with the python, the hornets, and the leopard. Niame, amazed by Anansi's cleverness and perseverance, spoke with great respect. Anansi, you have proven yourself worthy. As promised, all the stories in the world are now yours, Niame declared, his voice filled with reverence. The sky opened up, and scrolls of stories rained down upon Anansi. The villagers who had gathered to witness this moment cheered and danced with joy. Anansi, now the keeper of all stories, shared his adventures and the wisdom of the tales with the people of the village. Under the starry African sky, the villagers honored Anansi with songs and dances. The air was filled with the sound of drums, flutes, and the joyful clapping of hands. Anansi, basking in the glow of the celebration, knew that his cleverness had not only brought him stories, but also the respect and admiration of his people. Chapter 7. The Legacy of Anansi. Anansi's tale spread far and wide, reaching every corner of West Africa and beyond. His stories taught valuable lessons of wit, courage, and the importance of using one's intellect to overcome challenges. Generations of children grew up listening to the adventures of Anansi, the clever trickster who outwitted the mighty sky god and became the keeper of all stories. And so, the adventures of Anansi the spider, the clever trickster, continue to inspire and entertain, reminding us all of the timeless magic of storytelling and the enduring power of cleverness and determination.